Hey guys, what do you know? It's almost that time of year. I'm out in the garage and I'm charging up all the metal detecting gear, cleaning stuff up, new batteries, getting stuff ready for this season. Got the Knox charging up. We got the AT Pro with a new set of batteries in it. I'm just charging up the 9 volts for the pinpointers. Got a new set of batteries in here already and lots of extras to go in the case. I'm ready to go as soon as we're charged. I just have to think of somewhere that's going to be thawed and ready to detect. Alright guys, there it is. There's the hat. You can tell what we're going to do today. It's bright and early, frost on the ground. Stan called me last night. He wants to go detecting. He's got a new permission. I think there's a good chance of colonial stuff there. We're going to each take our own vehicle and we're going to stay 10 feet apart. So no closer than 10 feet. I don't want to kill him, so I can't say no. I'm so freaking bored. I've been here at home, I don't know, 25 days. I'm going to take a chance. The car has not run. The car needs to be run. And so does the metal detector. Let's go get at it. That's crazy. I needed half a tank of gas. 22 liters cost me 16 bucks. The old PHEV is good to go for another 3 months now. Stan must have found that British hoard of gold and silver coins last fall and not told me about it. He's driving a new RAV4. It's only 16 years old. And he bought a bunch of new detectors this winter. I think he got a Simplex, an F75, fixed his old machine. We're gonna have to shake him down here and see what's up. Why did he go on a sudden spending spree? I know Stan, and that's not the tight Stan I know. He found treasure. He's just not telling us. Well, even if he doesn't want to share, we'll have a couple new detectors that we can test on the channel this year. Do some comparison videos and whatnot. I always wanted to get my hands on a Fisher F75, and we'll see. We'll put them through some paces. I don't know what he brought today. We'll see when we get there. We still have to stay 10 feet apart, so I'm not touching any of his gear right now. That'll have to come later on in the summer, but we'll have the gear and we will test it at some point. So we've decided to implement a 12-foot rule instead of 10. There Stan's new detectors. We got the Simplex on the end, the F75 over on the other end, and the old faithful Garrett 400 in between. You gonna try the Simplex today?
Yeah.
He doesn't trust me. He's got his mask on, which is good.
You're high risk. You're a doctor's husband.
I am high risk. You stay over there. You might live to see another trip if you stay over there. So we're at a historic site which has a museum on it, and the museum curator has given Stan and I permission to do this site. It goes back to 1837, I think. Stan has a handout there I was looking at. And there was a fur trader building here, and behind me you can see the waterway, so all kinds of import export went on here, and we could find anything. So last year Stan was here, did some preemptive detecting and found a bunch of square nails out at the end of the point. I'm going to start right here at the water's edge and work my way around. Lots of junk and trash. I swung here for 2 minutes, and all kinds of signals, so let's see if we can cherry pick a good one. So Stan's got his mask on over there. He's working, and he's decided that 100 feet is his safety zone. So I don't blame him. Good luck, Stan. I'll hook up with him later today. There it is, first item of 2020. Rang up 27. It's got a C on top of it. I think it's maybe some kind of cosmetics cap, maybe off a lipstick or something. I don't know. It rang up like silver, but I don't know. Hard to say. I gave the top a good lick there. It sure shines like silver. I don't know. We'll put it in the bag. We'll figure it out later. Sadly, I had to undo the belt, guys. Gary's getting fat. I had to loosen it out there 3/4 of an inch to get it on. All right, hole number 2. Piece of sheet copper. Old copper. Okay, I don't know what this is. Some kind of brass tubing. And this little one here was inside this bigger one. And you can see there's a real intricate ring that goes around the top here. And there's a couple square holes. I don't know what that is. And that's how it fit together. This one was inside of that one. First coin of 2020, and it's only a penny. Stan says he found something here. The detector went off.
Now there's a big piece of iron.
Dibs! I'm taking that home. Stan's over there digging bottle caps, and I said, well, why don't you try your other machine? Why are you using the Ace? And he says, it was jealous when I brought the other machines home. It was shuddering in the corner, so I got to show it some love. So right here on this point, it comes to a very fine point behind me. This is where the fur trade building was from the 1860s, 70s, whatever it was. Right here. And Stan was telling me that last fall he pulled all kinds of square nails out of here. So we're going to try it with the Knox and see if I can discrim those nails out and find something better. Well, it's a 1956, but I'm kind of looking for maybe 100 years older. Here's some of the old square nails he's found. Got some rose heads in there.
There's one or two I have still in my pocket. Actually, I gotta dig through the garbage somewhere.
Old enough, early 1800s anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is, my first square nail of the day. So up by the bench there has obviously been excavated and the bench put in, and I found a pop can down there about 16 inches. So I moved away from there and I'm just coming along the shore here. I'm gonna make my way all the way up this shoreline here. Found an old piece of china down here right at the water's edge. It's got some red and blue design on it. That would be pretty old, I would assume. Hey, first iron rod of 2020. I'm glad to get that out of the way. Well, that's what a Scritchy 33 looks like. Like a metal bone. No idea. My throat's sore from yelling at Stan. And I'm not sure why he's wearing his mask by himself out in the middle of the field, but he heard me. Stan's cursing and crying the Ace 400 back there. He's pulling bottle caps. I just found something that might help him. We'll give him that. I'm not going to get too close, but I got something for your bottle cap problem, Stan. This will help you immensely. You want to put that in your pouch for later?
Thanks, Gary. Mighty nice of you, brother.
It's actually so warm here. It's perfect. I got to take this jacket off. I just can't go. It's so hot, which I'm not complaining. This is awesome. Spring is here. I've walked away from the machine to put something in the garbage over there 40 feet. I come back. The headset is no longer connected to the machine. And here we go 4 times. I've turned the machine off, rerun the Bluetooth connector. It's just willy-nilly. It will just decide after 20 minutes when or when not to connect. And I've tried multiple sets of earphones as well, so it's not the earphones. So these, I don't know if you can see them, these are Anchor Soundbud Curves. These are last year's model. And I've actually ordered, I have a new set at home. This year I bought the Anchor Soundbud Slims. And before that I had MPOW Flames. And the Flame did the same thing on here. And then I have an old set that, real clunky, I don't know what they are. They do the same thing. Once you disconnect, you can't get it to reconnect. So I'm going to try the brand new ones I bought next time we go out and see if they're any better than these. I don't think so. I think it's the actual Bluetooth unit in the Knox 600 and 800. Guys online were complaining about the same thing, so I'm not the only one. Don't get me wrong, guys. I love the Knox. I think it's the best machine I've owned. I just pulled a piece of lead here out of a hole down there about 12 inches, and that thing dinged off like it was, you know, loud and clear as could be. That machine will go down 20 inches, no problem. The other nice thing about the Knox is you choose when to dig the trash. So that was a 14, and I knew that it was either a bottle cap or a pull tab before I even dug it. That's the first one I've dug today, and I've been here 2.5 hours. But I am going to start digging some of these signals because at the older sites, some of the artifacts are lower. They register lower as well. So we got to dig them at some point, but at least you can pick and choose with the Knox when you want to pick the junk. There's a bottle cap. I'll leave that one for Stan to find with the Ace 400. There he goes, first time using the 75. Pull out a silver. The Ace is getting jealous again. You better put that down. So Stan's been working back there for 25 minutes on one hole. He called me over and said, here, I'm going to back out. You dig in here and help me because my shovel's stronger. I worked on it for a few minutes. I said, nah, it's just a big plate or something. I don't know. I couldn't get it. Gravel, deep, up past your elbow. And he just yelled, I got it. I said, what is it? He said, I don't know.
That was it. The M75 pounder.
Down there, what, 16 inches?
Oh, good. Good. Up to my shoulder. Look like a mad gopher.
Oh, it's heavy. Solid. Whatever it is. Totally worth your efforts, Dan.
It was satisfying.
Yeah, I know that feeling, eh? You just don't want to give up. You need to know what it is. So I walked over there to show you guys what he found, and my earphones have now disconnected again, so I guess I'm going to take that as a sign. I'm going to call it for today. Good start to the season. We've both made about 45 cents in pennies, and we'll have to get out again later this week. So stay tuned, guys. We'll catch you in the next adventure.